TV.
Welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm your host, Julie Findlay. Get ready for an hour packed with inspiration and excitement, from unforgettable culinary experiences and top dining destinations to the Canadian-made gifts of the year and what's to give back. There's so much for everyone. Whether you're a foodie, a style lover, or looking to connect with local causes, this has it all, and don't miss it. Super excited to invite and introduce our next guest. She leads one of Ottawa's most exciting entertainment destinations, from world-class live music and elevated dining to unforgettable celebrations and major expansions. Joining us to share what's ahead this holiday season and beyond is Christine Crump, president of Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Ottawa. Welcome.
Thank you, Julie. Thanks for having us again.
Absolutely. It has become an amazing destination to go to. What in the world do you have in store for us this season?
It truly has. We feel right at home here in Ottawa now. We opened the property, the expansion. We hung the Hard Rock brand on July 3rd. And on December 17th, we opened phase 2 of the expansion. So we opened our 10th restaurant, Yu, which is an Asian-inspired restaurant. We opened a baccarat room and more table games and slot machines. So the expansion is complete, and just in time for the holidays. We're super excited, and this community really has embraced us.
Oh, it has. I've been a few times. The dining is phenomenal. And then, of course, there's so many games and things to be part of.
Sure.
You have a great New Year's Eve coming up. What have you got planned?
We do. It's themed All That Glitters. So dress for success, we like to say. We're going to amplify and hard rockify New Year's in Ottawa this year. We have Hard Rock Live that's going to be activated, and we have the cafe stage, Hard Rock Cafe. That stage will be activated, as well as Council Oak. We're actually going to flip our Hard Rock Live venue twice. We're doing a VIP dinner early in the evening, and then later in the evening, it's a $25 entry for Hard Rock Live. It's a dance, and at midnight, we're actually going to have a balloon drop, and there's $25,000 worth of prizes in all of those balloons. So all of the stages will be activated. It's going to be an amazing night. It's free to get onto the gaming floor. Really something for everybody that night.
I was just going to say it is something for everybody, because what I heard was early and late, because you can go in early, enjoy, and then get your pajamas on and enjoy the rest of the evening if you choose that way.
It's true. So I'll lean into that a little bit, because it's actually my favorite part of the New Year's Day. We call it New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So for those that don't love to drive at night, or for those that prefer to be in bed by 9, we are literally going to ring in the new year at noon, just like we would midnight.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're going to do it in cafe, and it's going to be live music, and it's going to be a tremendous afternoon, and we'll hard rockify New Year's Eve.
And so if people want to see who's playing, how can they find that out?
Everything's on our website, Hard Rock Ottawa, and not only just for New Year's, but every Friday and Saturday night, the Hard Rock Cafe stage is always activated with live music, and so is the Council Oak stage. So all through the holidays, those stages will be activated Friday and Saturday nights, and then of course New Year's we will be amplifying that gaming floor and that space all day long.
Well, I can't even imagine, because you've done such an amazing job already. You've had lots of things happen. You had the guitar break, and since then you've had everyone who's at that guitar break into the opening of the December 17th.
That's right.
Yeah, what happened?
So what we did was phase 2, we're actually integrating into the original building, the Rideau Carleton Raceway building.
Oh, great.
So it's 63 years old. So on December 17th, we opened up the renovation, which connects us to that original building. So for those that are familiar with the original rotunda or entrance, I would bet you wouldn't recognize it now. The amount of money that we've spent to renovate that space is next level. It's stunning, and we've got new memorabilia in there as well. So what we did is we brought the mayor back, and George Derues, our MPP, and both of our chiefs, police chief and fire chief, Aaron Benjamin from Canadian Live Music Association, and some others. And if they participated in our Guitar Smash, we actually took their guitar from the Guitar Smash and we put it in a shadow box and we gifted it to them on Phase 2 opening night. So it was a really special moment for us to thank the community supporters and everybody that's been helping us with the project, and then also help us open Phase 2.
You're always so grateful for the community helping you, but I have to let every viewer at home know you've really helped our community bringing this development to our city. Can you really just be a little bit less humble and tell us what you've done over the past year?
Well, I'm super fortunate to work for a brand that honestly walks the talk. What you see in the media is exactly who we are as a brand, and we're encouraged to weave ourselves into the fabric of the community, and I think we've done a really good job of that this year. So we lean into the Hard Rock Heals, which is our philanthropic arm for hard rock globally. And this year we've sponsored a lot of the galas here in the city. We've also held Race for Wishes, which was a Make-A-Wish fundraiser where we tie in the family-oriented racing with helping the children, the critically ill children in Eastern Ontario. And we have some really exciting things that are planned for 2026 too. I can't share with you yet.
Just about to ask that question. That's okay, I can wait.
But it's a bit of a teaser, and that's just who we are. So, I appreciate that you're noticing it in the community, but that is not just something that we did for opening. In fact, at opening, we gave the food bank a $100,000 donation. But honestly, that's who we are, and we're here to stay, and we're here to contribute and make a difference in the community. So
I'm so happy you're here. It's fantastic. I did get a chance to try the Ultimate Burger, because that seemed like a serious competition in the city. I loved it. Let's just remind everyone at home, if they're ready for New Year's Eve, how can are there tickets still available, and how can they get them?
There are tickets still available for the evening festivities in Live, so you can actually go to ticketmaster.ca, and they're $25. There's capacity for a couple thousand people in there. I think they're over half sold out. And then the other stages are free. You can come and enjoy that live music. There's also a prefix menu in Council Oak. I would highly recommend that you make reservations for that. It's $155, but that will sell out too.
But with the UU restaurant, you have so many other options. I'm not allowed one last question, but what's your favorite restaurant? Are you allowed to share it? This month.
Well, this month we're really excited about you opening.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, everyone. We'll be right back with our next guest. Thanks for joining us.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV Channel 22. I'm Josh Rackless, and I'm feeling extra lovely today because the Good Lovelies Christmas Concert returns to Ottawa on December 20th at 7:30 p.m., set in the lovely Babs Asper Theatre at the National Arts Centre. The beloved folk trio Caroline Brooks, Carrie Au, and Susan Passmore bring their rich harmonies, heartfelt originals, and seasonal favorites for a cozy, cup-filling evening that sounds so lovely. Attendees will enjoy their blend of folk roots, old-time swing, bluegrass, pop, and soul. A perfect, or should I say, lovely fit for the season, joined by their backing band, the Merry Men. I could be a merry man, a lovely merry man. They weave stories, music, and laughter into this festive performance. For tickets and more info, visit nac-cna.ca. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it. Oh, I'm lovely.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the Taxi Guy app. The call and the app are free, and they both connect you to a local cab company to bring you home safely. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
Welcome back. Our next guest is proof that young voices are not just a future, they are driving change right now. Through leadership, advocacy, and a deep commitment to children's rights, my next guest is helping shape conversations at the highest levels of decision-making in this country. Welcome Juliette Gilpillon-Labrac, a participant in UNICEF Canada's Youth Advocacy Program, who recently presented Youth Voices in Ottawa for National Child's Day. Juliette is wonderful. So wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks so much. Actually, I just want to start for those at home that might not know. Can you tell us a bit about the UNICEF Canada Youth Advocacy?
For sure. So the program is a 10-month program in which you really get hands-on experience on advocacy in Canada and on different topics that impact youth and my generation and the next generation on national levels. And so during the program's UNICEF Canada team and guests that we received throughout the 10 months give us advice, lots of advice and tips on how we can advocate in a better way into a different type of audience. Because during our advocacy journey, we got to advocate for youth and to youth, but also adult allies, the media, and also decision makers. And so throughout that program, the goal is to create the playbook.
Yes. Oh, actually, let me just grab that. I'm going to hold that up.
And so the playbook is basically a big summary of what we've been working on these past 10 months on 5 topics, so children's rights, education, governance, and system change, healthcare, and climate change. And those topics were all topics.
You want to grab the mic?
Oh,
there
sure.
you go.
Thank you. And so those were all topics that we worked on during those 10 months and that we presented to decision makers meetings at the Youth Summit Canada on the 21st of November.
Okay, well, let's talk about what you committed to in
For
this.
sure.
So yours was children's rights. Did you come into this advocacy program with that in mind?
Children's rights has always been my passion, so obviously I was kind of looking forward to that topic. But we get to choose our topic, to elect our topic through votes with all the other participants of the advocacy program, and there was a lot of topics that were really interesting. But
Like
I was
what were a few that you thought were interesting?
Mental health was definitely one of them, but I'm glad we got just healthcare because that's part of it. Education is a huge one, and government and system change too. But children's rights is really close to my heart. We often forget that children have rights. Even children don't really know about their rights. And so it was really important for me to prove that participation is a right, and it's a right that guarantees other rights. So yeah, children's rights was my go-to for me.
Okay, and can we touch on that a bit more?
Yeah,
you don't
for
mind?
sure.
Great. So children's rights, I love what you're saying right now because it is our future.
It is.
So when you say they have rights, what rights would you like the kids at home or parents even share with their children over there?
For sure. So there are tons of rights, and some rights might sound silly, but like the right to play. A child has a right to play. A child has a right to go to have access to great education on all levels of education. But what I worked on children's rights was participation in decision-making spaces and the right to be heard and the right to be taken seriously in decision. That's something that as a youth, we often feel like we're not taking seriously just because we're young, because we don't have a lot of experience. But that's not the case. We should be taken seriously. It's a constitution right. It's in the Convention of the Child that is ratified by Canada. And so we really worked on how can we promote that right, which is, as I said, a right that guarantees other rights. And so that was my right.
I love it. I am so excited to read this playbook. When you came to Ottawa, you were in a big room of big decision makers.
For sure.
How did you feel?
It's always nerve-wracking to be in a room where you get to see MPs, ministers, senators, and so on. But We worked so hard on this, and we just know that what we've been working on and what we're passionate about, in the end, it will come. That's what the ministers and MPs will look forward to.
Yeah.
And they're people. They're only people who are making decisions, and so are we. We got power as youth, and being together with all my colleagues, because we didn't met until the summit.
Okay.
And so being able to meet everybody at the summit was so powerful in itself, that it was really great just to be with everybody, and that sense of being powerful really showed during our meeting, I believe.
Oh, I imagine it did. It for sure did. You say you didn't meet them until you were here, but leading up to it, you did work together.
Yes, so we met virtually, obviously.
absolutely.
And in our teams for the topics, we all worked on our own too, and then came up together to do the final work, which is the playbook. But being able to meet everybody in person was one of my highlight of the program, because you spend 10 months working with people from all over Canada to all across the provinces and territories, and then you all get in Ottawa to see, the biggest institution of our democracy, and that was really great.
You must have been a force walking in that room. The energy of all of you together.
It is powerful.
Yeah.
To be youth and to be so we're a diversity of youth from all different provinces, all gender, Indigenous communities, and immigration communities, and so on. So it was really great.
Yeah. Okay, so for viewers at home who would like to get involved in something like this, especially with UNICEF backing this, what would you suggest they do?
So right now, the application for next year's cohort is closed, but I totally recommend the program. Even if you're not into advocacy, just want to get involved in something that you think might make a difference in Canada for youth, I totally recommend it. You don't need experience, so that's great. It can be a first-time experience.
Yeah.
If you just want to get more experience in that field and promote a topic, maybe a different topic that we didn't do, totally recommend it. Other options are definitely to get involved with UReport. UReport is a platform that UNICEF has to collect intel on youth and children's opinion, and it's bi-weekly polls on topics that matters to youth and that have an impact on youth on a daily basis.
Well, great. So they can go onto that website at any time and get engaged.
Anytime, and it's only 2 minutes 2 times a month.
Which is great, because the more voices literally happens. What was I got one last question. What was your favorite moment of all of this?
Ooh, that's a big one. I would say my decision meeting with the senator of not the senator, my bad, the Secretary of State on Youth and Children, Anna Gainey. Meeting with her was really the conclusion of everything that we worked on with my team on children's rights, and to get our point of advancing children's rights and children participation through youth councils or youth committees or youth-led impact assessment, and investing also in programs. She was really open to it. She really heard us out, and we also follow up with her to see what's going on. So that was really great.
It's a true pleasure to have you on the show. Good luck in your future. You are our future. Everyone, please get engaged. This is your time to do it, UNICEF. Stick around for our next guest.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Khadija Abdinor. Looking to add some harmony to your holiday? Christmas music is more than just Mariah Carey. Celebrate the season of Christmas with 17 Voices, a magical choral concert on December 20th. It takes place at 7:30 p.m. at St. Matthew's Anglican Church at 217 First Avenue. This talented ensemble brings together voices in harmony to perform a rich program of traditional carols, sacred pieces, and seasonal favorites. The intimate setting creates a warm and reflective holiday atmosphere. It's perfect for those who love the timeless sound of vocal harmony and offers a memorable evening of community and musical beauty. For more information, visit intheglebe.ca or scan the QR code on the screen. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Hello to your cell phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please
If you're looking for straightforward recipes that are surefire crowd pleasers and really delicious, I hope you'll tune in to Season 5 of my show, Paula Roy's Favorite Foods on Rogers TV. There's everything from mouth-watering salads to delicious make-ahead meals, lots of baking, even some pickles, and I'm sure there's something for everyone in this season's lineup. I'll offer some ideas to help make your time in the kitchen more effective and fun, and perhaps you'll even watch it with your whole family.
Welcome back. My next guest is a familiar voice in your home, in our city, and everywhere. A passionate champion for kids and families in our communities. And on Beyond the Radio Waves, she's a powerful supporter of one of my most essential favorite charities, helping ensure no child faces our cold winters without warmth. Joining us is Sandra Fogakis, 105.3 Kiss FM. Thank you.
Findlay, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well,
thank you everybody for having me. It's so nice to be back on the television.
Yeah, you're beautiful. Looks great.
Please.
Looks great on you.
Please, I'm being held together by about 5 pounds of hairspray, so we got about 8 minutes. Let's make it work for us.
8 minutes. Okay, right off the bat, you have been running the best campaign. How fun is it to run 50-50 in the city?
Well, first of all, how easy is it to sell the 50-50 ticket in this town when you attach the word snowsuit fund to it? It's an easy sell. Everybody in Ottawa has loved this organization for 44 years now that it's been around. So launching a 50-50 was very much a no-brainer. But I am happy to tell you, like, that number is ever changing. So even if I gave you a number right now, it wouldn't be accurate because it's moving so quickly. But I am happy to say that today we hit a major milestone and we are now past the $250,000 mark.
Wow.
Take home. Am I clear on this? Take home $250,000, which means we've raised $500,000, and the Snowsuit Fund gets the other $250,000, and we're off and running. Why? Well, I mean, the Snowsuit Fund is why, obviously. It's an important organization, but we have some crazy early bird prizes this year, too. We've sweetened the pot big time.
Oh, I know, and those prizes are all on the snowsuitfund.com, or listen to you. Just turn on your radio and listen to us. You know what?
For God's sake, come on,
I have over the years literally bumped into people when I do stuff for the Snowsuit Fund, and they're like, I bought my 50-50. I felt really lucky, but I'm really glad the winner who got it. It's super easy to get these tickets. How easy is it? And like the amount of money that you need to spend just to even be part of it is nothing.
Okay, $10. You got $10? You got $10. You can buy tickets for the Snowsuit Fund, and you're helping to put a snowsuit on a kid. So here's how you do it. We're going to go over this very quickly. Okay. Not everybody's tech savvy, but it is a technical thing. KissOttawa.com is one way to do it. Another way is just Google the Snowsuit Fund. Just go to their website directly. They make it very easy for you to donate. And number 3, you can text 31053. Text the word money to 31053, and you're going to get a bounce back link, and it's there for you right on your phone.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
I know.
That is brilliant, because that's easy to do, for sure, for sure. Okay. The reason why money is so important to the Snowsuit Fund.
You know, you think about the Snowsuit Fund, and I remember when I first heard of the Snowsuit Fund was about 20 years when I started working at KISS, and I remember the number back then was about 13,000 snowsuits, or 12,500 snowsuits is what was needed every single year. Now, believe it or not, as of today, they have surpassed 19,700 snowsuits that have been allocated throughout the city, which is an insane number of snowsuits. So to break down the money for you, this snowsuit costs $50. They have incredible buying power at the Snowsuit Fund, and they're able to buy these snowsuits for $50 in all the sizes, all the colors, and they make it a wonderful experience for kids. By appointment, you go in, the kids get to shop for whatever snowsuit they like. They pick the one that best suits them. This is an experience that it creates a lot of dignity for families who otherwise, putting it simply, asking for help is hard. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, asking for help is hard. So they make it a very easy, dignified, fun experience for the kids. And the Snowsuit Fund Depot, I have to say, is a lovely place to be.
It's
lovely the way the staff handle the clientele, and sadly, 20,000 snowsuits this year are needed.
I know. And everyone at home, there is opportunity for you to volunteer as well. You can always go to the website, and to be honest, when you do volunteer, it actually actually is a lovely feeling. I think I had 4 kids jumping up and down just with choices because, like you said, there are choices because there's this buying power and everything's brand new.
It's true. You know, it's funny you mentioned the volunteers at the Snowsuit Fund. How many of them are actual former clients? You would be amazed how many had that experience at the Snowsuit Fund and wanted to give back. So that's really a big part of the Snowsuit Fund and what makes it tick. It's people who want to continue to give back and help other kids just like them. And people who call the radio station and donate often tell us very similar stories. How, you know, maybe they didn't need the Snowsuit Fund 10 times, but maybe they needed it once because they had a hard winter and they knew they had it. And thank God we have the Snowsuit Fund. So there's so many people who love to give back, and it's wonderful.
You know what? I'm going to hold up this hat because I'm hoping, I'm just throwing this out to Mrs. Brackstone. This could be one of your hats. My best friend's mom has been knitting hats for the Snowsuit Fund with her girlfriends for the last 20, 30 years. And I had no idea until I started work. Like, the people do so much and don't even get acknowledged. So all the volunteers that are knitting, I love it. I love it for sure. Okay, so 50-50. Is there like grand prizes that people can get used to?
Like there's early bird prizes. I mean, we've given away $5,000 gift cards to Canadian Tire, 1,000 Canadian Tire gift cards. We have an Expedia cruise to give away as well, a Caribbean Princess cruise, courtesy of Expedia Cruises. The community has come together to give us the best early bird prizes. And of course, the grand prize would be that 50-50.
And when does it end?
We got another month to go.
Okay,
so
January 16th?
You can put this off, but don't. Okay?
Don't.
You can put this off. I say this is the best stocking stuffer. Right?
Absolutely. It's
$10
so
for you,
easy.
$10 for you, $10 for you. $10 could earn you about $500,000, which is probably going to be the take home when all is said and done.
Yeah, and you have been the face behind this 50-50 for the last couple of years. Tell me the excitement when that person picks up that check.
Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, we've had people who've been recipients before, clientele who have won before. However, last year, the guy that won went to work and he worked for the government and he couldn't bring his phone in. So do you know how hard it is to find a person who doesn't have a phone?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. We got that guy. In about a half an hour, he was listening to the radio. We're screaming his name. He hears his name. He calls us. We called him back a couple of weeks ago, and didn't he retire? That money, he said, changed his life. He retired. He was, you know, thinking about retiring anyway, but this definitely expedited things. And here we are. $500,000 is life-changing money. And the beautiful thing is that this is a local charity. Your money stays in Ottawa. We're not dispersing it throughout the province. It stays right here, and you're helping Ottawa kids.
And that's just $10, $20, whatever it takes. 100% of it goes to the Snowsuit Fund, and the other half goes to the winner, which is fantastic.
Yes.
50-50, oh my gosh. I've already done quite a bit of my 50-50. Can you continue to 50-50?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 50-50. 50-50 your way through the holidays.
Okay.
It's a verb, guys. Let's do it.
50-50 in the city. We'll be right back with our next guest. Thank you.
Think it's okay to drive high? Think again. Drug-impaired driving is as illegal as drunk driving, and in Ontario, the penalties are the same. If police suspect you're driving under the influence of drugs of any kind, or a combination of drugs and alcohol, and you fail a roadside test, your license will be suspended immediately for up to 30 days. You'll pay a penalty of $198. And you can be charged with a criminal offense of impaired driving, the same as alcohol. Driving high is never okay.
Hi, I'm Cohen Ashkakigan from the Ottawa 67s, and I'm wishing your family a Happy New Year's.
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
After a night out with your friends, there's always options for getting home safely. You could call your BFF, your mom or dad, whoever you can count on for a safe ride home. You could call your favorite cab company or 1-888 Taxi Guy. Or you could use the Arrival Live smartphone app to help you choose your ride. Be it a friend, transit, or taxi, getting home safely is app easy. Now available for iOS and Android devices. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Unscripted, uninterrupted coverage of events by Canada's business leaders, visionaries, and social figures. Watch Podium exclusively on Rogers TV.
Well, you have got to get ready, Ottawa, because the nation's most elite chefs are coming to our city. On January 30th and 31st, 2026, Ottawa becomes the epicenter of Canadian culinary excellence. As the Canadian Culinary Championships come from coast to coast, we've got all of the amazing gold medal winners at the kitchen parties. And joining us today, we have our gold medal winner from Stofa, and he is here, Chef. We're just spinning through that, Chef Swanson, and one of our judges here to explain exactly how this very, would you say, nerve-wracking, exciting event is going to happen all through the city. Thank you so much for joining us both.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, gold medal winner. I know you've been part of this before, but how did it feel when they just announced it and you were ready to go?
Yeah, it's a great feeling when you win, obviously. I think it was really nice for the whole team.
Yeah.
These kind of events are a huge team effort, and there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes. So it was just really a good feeling after competing a couple of years to just kind of have it come together for the whole restaurant.
Yeah, you make a very good point. It's a team that stands behind you to help you through it. Yeah. What was your sort of focus for this year's competition?
I think this year we actually just tried to cook food that was really true to the restaurant rather than picking kind of a theme to follow. It was more the restaurant was the theme and the people behind the restaurant was the theme. So that's kind of where we went. I know it's a bit generic, but I think the food came out the best that way for us.
Okay, and did you bring some of that food here?
Well, we brought something from the restaurant that we're doing right now on the menu, and it's a dessert that we have on right now, which is a version of a carrot cake.
Okay, well, give me a second to get to that because I'd love to help you with it. Judge, I'm just going to call you Judge because you are. There are 3 competitions that happen during these 2 days. Can you let viewers at home know what those are?
Sure. So the first competition, the Friday night, is our Mystery Wine Challenge. And on Thursday, the chefs are given a bottle of wine with no label on it. They need to determine what it is, create a dish. They do their own shopping on Friday morning. And then they get together at the Rogers Centre and they spend the day cooking for the event on the Friday night, which is a lot of fun.
Yes.
And it's a challenge for them to
Well, you're cooking for how many?
I think it's about 300 people.
Yeah.
So it's huge.
Okay.
Like a lot of pieces going on there.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, we're at La Cité College, and that is the Black Box competition. And that is like watching Top Chef, Iron Chef, all that action happening. The chef and the sous chef are alone in the kitchen for an hour to produce food for the judges.
Okay, so the black box literally means, everyone, you're opening the box on that morning, and it's actually a lovely event to attend. It's during the day. There's lots of food on the sides, but I have had the opportunity to be there. It's great because you see on big screens around the room what you're going to be going through. Yeah, and no sweating and no nothing. But it's a lot of local and sometimes really out of this world ingredients that you have to put together.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we don't know what it is until we see it, but in the past, I know like different judges have brought different ingredients from where they're from across Canada. I know there's a lot of local stuff that goes into it, and there's always a large variety and usually a couple kind of ingredients that may not fit totally well. So definitely have to put your creative minds in place.
Which is definitely then. And then the last event.
And Saturday night back at the Rogers Centre, and this is the grand finale. And typically the chefs will do the dishes that they have made or versions of the dishes that they made at the regional competitions. And so then again, so it's a very busy day for the chefs. They compete at the Black Box in the morning, and then they immediately go right to the Rogers Centre and finish off the dishes for that night.
Wow. Well, I'm very excited that you are the winner in our region. How many are on your team?
So we're allowed to take one sous chef, so I'm taking my sous chef Mason.
Yeah.
And we get some excellent students from the college to help us out through the various events.
Oh, great.
That should be really fun to kind of meet those people and get to know them, and hopefully they can...
So you got management skills in there too, not just with creativity.
I think it's all part of being a chef. So.
That's true. That's fantastic. Okay, you've got a dish here I'd love to. Stofa, an amazing restaurant right down the road from us, so everybody should. You still have some reservations open for people to join?
Well, this week is our last week open before we shut down for a bit, but we definitely have lots of room in the new year and probably a few small spots left for the weekend. So.
Okay, perfect. Everybody. So what are you making today?
Yeah, so we're going to do a version of a carrot cake, and we're kind of building it up as we go. So we have some macadamia nuts, pineapple, our carrot cake, coconut. This is some clementine dust and carrot coconut puree. So if you want to do one with me.
You know what? We have 2 minutes. I'm going to see you. This is like chef's on while you're doing it.
So we're just going to put a little bit of the coconut and carrot.
Oh my gosh, it actually smells delightful. How do you make that?
That's just pureed carrot and coconut milk.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to put some of this pineapple that's been poached. And we follow it up with our crunchy stuff. So got a little macadamia nut, some coconut on top of that. And then this is actually a foam we make with clementine juice, mascarpone cheese.
Well, can I try that part?
Sure.
No, is that the hard one? Okay, here.
Just kind of comes out like a whipped cream. So we're going to put that on top to kind of finish it off like that.
Oh my gosh.
And then the last touches, this is what we call clementine dust, and this is just actually a little tea thing, but you can kind of dust it over top.
And so that's right from the outside of the clementine?
Yeah, we dry it and then grind it up, and there you go.
That is delightful. And this is what's on your menu right now and into the new year?
That's one of the options for the desserts. Yeah.
Okay. And your favorite?
They're all pretty good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Are you doing anything for the new year?
We are doing a New Year's Eve service, which unfortunately I think is sold out, but we also do a New Year's Eve takeout, so people can enjoy Stofa at home. So there's a couple of those still left, so just go online and check it out.
Okay, well, we're going to be checking out for sure. If people want tickets, what's the best way to do it?
Best way is online and go to the Great Canadian Kitchen Party.
Okay, and are you ready? How many judges are with you for this event?
So there'll be 10 judges.
Okay.
We bring a judge from every city.
Okay, okay. And have you been part of the judging panel before?
Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite part about it?
I don't really have a favorite part because the whole weekend is just an exciting weekend. You get to meet the chefs from all across the country, and they collaborate together and get to know each other, and all the events are amazing.
Yeah, and you probably have friends across the country that are involved in gold medals as well. The kitchen party already happened. Make sure you hit that website. It's going to be fantastic and a great gift for the holidays. Be right back with our next guest.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Khadija Abdinor. For 135 years, the Salvation Army Kettle Campaign has been supporting activities not just around Christmas time, but all year long. Some of these activities include the food bank, emergency shelter, and the street outreach program, which helps the homeless. All the money raised goes to support local programs that are helping our neighbors. The postal strike this year has put a huge dent in Salvation Army's direct mail fundraising initiative, which accounts for 2/3 of all donations. So this year, those familiar red kettles that you see at local malls have been outfitted with a special feature allowing you to make your contribution simply by tapping. Donations can also be made online by visiting salvationarmy.ca or scan the QR code on the screen. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Hi, I'm Meg, and this is Fit Findlay. Join me for Season 3 of Fit Over 50 with Meg, exclusively on Rogers TV. You're going to love the workouts that I lead you through. We're going to be using resistance bands, weights, your own body weight, and a chair. These workouts are for people over the age of 50, but no matter what age you are, you're going to love them. Can't wait to see you then.
Welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay. I'm happy to be here to show you everything from bike trails to kitchen tales and all the things in between that make Ottawa so great.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Wow, welcome back. Our next guest is a go-to authority on style, wardrobe, and all things fashion forward. She is here to highlight this year's best gifts that are stylish, thoughtful, and truly stand out, and are all Canadian. Welcome our very own Mary Cinciabello. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Julie. Thank you for allowing me to showcase some of these incredible brands and people.
I am so impressed. You really are truly thoughtful about all of this, and I think that's what people want to do during the holidays. Think about all those things that kind of make a difference for them, not just a ding, ding, ding.
But you know what? Like, okay, the Amazons of the world are great. I use them myself. It's super convenient. But there's so much local talent here in Canada and here in Ottawa that could also use that help during the holidays. And when you gift something from a local artist or from a brand that's really hitting the ground running, a Canadian brand, it makes a much bigger impact than just pressing that add to cart on Amazon. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, I absolutely agree. But you know what? I think it's sometimes people forget, and that's why you're the expert, and you have to share that with us, because we don't always know who is new, who's in, and what's happening.
That's the thing. So in Canada, in the fashion industry specifically, fashion and beauty industry, there's less grant, there's less funding. So it's a lot harder as a Canadian artist to get up and running. So to even just know that makes a big difference. And then some of these brands have already hit the ground running. They're already on their way. And some of them are just starting out and could use a little boost. Some of them love just being local and just want, I want to get the word out that they're so wonderful, and gifts from them make such a big impact over the holidays and beyond.
Yeah. You know what, everyone, just with that being said, make sure you take all of Mary's information, because she will keep you in the know for a very long time.
Thank you, Julie.
Okay, just walk around the table. What are we going to engage in
Okay,
here?
so this is super fun. She's a spiritual healer. Her name is Helena, but she goes by the name Sorcière. That's her brand. So Sor, C, Air. It's a play on words. It means witch in French, sorcière. But it's a play on words, and she's done really well with her sessions. But then she's created a line of really cool fashion stuff that infuses crystals and love. Right. So I'm wearing some of her products here. See these rings? I may or may not have them in every color, but there's a crystal in them. I may or may not. But then she does bracelets as well. She does candles. These candles have been featured in the movie Melt My Heart, the Hallmark movie that was filmed in Ottawa.
No way.
Yeah, so she's in the Christmas market right now. She's got some really cool stuff, hats, stocking stuffers. Everything's under $25. She's at the Christmas market at Lansdowne. You can shop online or go visit her. You get a free Oracle message if you buy something from her at the Christmas market.
You know what? She is lovely. She's the ultimate gift giver.
She really,
that's
a great thing to call her a gift giver, because she's a healer and a gift giver, and she has this fabulous fashion line as well.
I didn't know about the rings, though.
Yes, she does rings. She does jewelry. These are bracelets. These are for your phone. You know that little wrist thing to carry your phone?
I have a couple people I could give those to.
I know, and again, under $25 is a super easy gift giving.
Yeah,
and you get a gift with purchase, so it's really
that's
cool.
lovely. Okay.
Another really cool brand.
Yes.
Ooh Baby Luxe handbag. So you're smiling because you've heard of these, right? You've heard of her. So this is a mom.
It's kind of because of you.
Oh, okay. I love her.
Please tell the.
I love her because she's an awesome woman entrepreneur out of Toronto. She adopted a daughter and she saw that there was a gap in like really cool handbags when you're a mom on the go. And then just kind of expanded from there. So these are really well-made, durable handbags. She's got the little wallet and wristlet as well. She's got a line of, I think it's about 14 or so products, ethically made, wonderful, like last a long time. With every purchase she donates to World Vision. And I'm telling you, anytime there's a charity I'm working with and I ask for donations, she's the first to put her hand up.
Really?
And that's what's beautiful about these local people and local businesses and small businesses. They're the first to give back.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
But you know what? I have to say, I notice a lot more people carrying her bags, which is phenomenal because they're top of the line bags.
It's top of the line bags, last forever, have been featured in CBC's Working Moms and beyond. So she's been featured in a couple films and sitcoms and stuff like that. So very, very cool.
You just
she's
like
an
bring
awesome
us,
person
we're like
as well.
Hollywood when we're around you. This is amazing.
I love connecting. That's part of the job, right?
This.
Krista Norris.
Oh my
Who doesn't know Krista Norris? I know, aren't they fabulous?
They're so lovely.
So she started with her scarves and she hand designs them. This is a two-tone. This is part of her new collection.
Oh my
What's
gosh.
wonderful about Krista Norris is they're made in Canada. So she really knows her stuff about textiles and also creation. To keep the cost down, sometimes you have to go abroad.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She keeps it here. The cost sometimes a little bit higher to shop Canadian. There's a reason for that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're also
but
promoting
it's
the local
Canadian made and well made.
This is
a piece you need to have.
Well made. Look at this, and look how long it is.
I know.
She's got several different fabrics. The Obama sisters were gifted these and loved them. So she made headlines back in 2016 when the Obama sisters were gifted these and loved them. She's still going strong. Right now, she's in the Fairmont Chateau Laurier. She's in the cafe.
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
Go visit her there. She's got a little shop.
Okay, good. 2 minutes. We can get through this in 2 minutes.
I love Rose Garden Jewelry, owned by Wendy. What's super fun about Rose Garden Jewelry is not only is it really cool, absolutely,
close up of that.
Not only really cool jewelry stuff, but she also has these experiences where you can go pick out your little bracelet or necklace, pick the charms and actually make them. So I've had baby showers at my house. She's done store openings where you actually get the experience of doing this. And look, she's got little bag charms that you can clip. These are all the rage right now, eh? These little bag charms.
I do love that. In fact, I just got a bag and it came with the charm and I was like, am I supposed to keep
take
this
it
or is
off
this
and
display?
go get the Rose Garden Charles. No, it's so cute. Okay, let's go to man-made.
Okay, this has been everywhere. I'm just going to hold up these boxers because that's definitely what I've seen
How do I talk
everywhere.
about these boxers on live TV?
Yeah, it's black on black. There we go.
Man-made group of 4 lifelong friends has found a huge gap in the underwear industry for men. So for the men in your life, these are made of something even better than cotton. It's a natural fabric called modal. It's softer, more breathable, doesn't stretch.
That's good.
And there's a man sack. Can I say that on TV?
Yeah, you can.
There's a man sack that makes sure that it's breathable, comfortable, nothing moves, everything sits in place. And they've just expanded to a line of sweatshirts. Like, feel that, how soft. Like, they need a woman brand, a woman line, please. This is man-made. It's exploded all over Canada. Right now, they have a cozy bundle. You can get it in time for Christmas and beyond.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Mary, you honestly bring me so much joy. It
Julie,
is so
do
lovely.
you.
It's Canadian. It's everything you want. It's on everyone's list. Make sure you get out there. You've got time before the holidays and beyond. Any time a best gift. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Julie.
Great. We'll be right back with our next guest. Don't go away.
The moment I started to feel more connected to the world was when I reached out to the foundation for funding for a camera. It gave me a way to process what I was feeling, and I began to heal. When I was coming into care, I was very reserved. I was very shy, and it gave me hope to see that there is an organization who knows that supporting a young person's passion is important for mental health. I wouldn't have had that chance without funding from Children's Aid Foundation of Canada.
You're invited to join us for an hour to give. Each week we talk about philanthropy, time, talent, and treasure. You'll learn about what's happening in your community. Join us then.
October 5th, 2014, my daughter was hit by a train. She was walking along the sides of the tracks, and it shattered her world.
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm so happy to have these prosthetic legs. I wear them every day so I can do all the things I love to do. I like to hike, skate, and do gymnastics. Because of your donations, Lamps is able to give me these devices. When you donate, you help kids like me. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Dave, and I absolutely love to camp.
Why do we do this? Why do we go out here with the bugs, the bears, skunks chasing you, poison ivy, ticks, you name it. Why do we do it? Because we love it. I love it.
I wanted to take my passion for filming and the outdoors and combine them, and that's why I'm here. Maybe it's a mistake, I don't know.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. It's been a fantastic hour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Our next guest is bringing flavor, creativity, and family-friendly dining to one of Ottawa's most vibrant neighborhoods. With a passion for bold, approachable cuisine and a menu designed to delight every palate, he's here to share what's cooking at one of Westborough's newest culinary destinations. Please welcome Vivek Swami, Executive Chef of Goldfinch Restaurant. How are you?
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Oh my gosh, I really appreciate it. You guys have been busy since the doors opened, so thank you for taking the time to come in.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So behind Goldfinch, what is the design and the thoughts? Like, why the name?
Love for birds.
Okay. I like it, like literally the goldfinch.
Yeah, literally the goldfinch right here, like love for birds. Like it's not the theme of the restaurant, it's more of the chain of restaurants we have. We also have a couple of restaurants downtown which also have the same bird logic to it. If you come into Goldfinch, you'll also see a beautiful setup of birds, images, pictures, which take you back in memory. So it's like a very a retro kind of vibe to the restaurant, which gives it, and plus the tall ceilings, it just makes it so beautiful.
Yeah, and very calming. Birds make it very calming.
Yeah.
Okay, Executive Chef, congratulations. I love that. What has been your favorite thing about setting up the menu? What do we have in store when we're walking in?
You're in store for a lot of flavor.
Okay, good.
Honestly, that's what I am. I love flavors and I love simple food. Like, it will look nice, but it has to taste nice. That's more important.
Yeah.
And that's what every dish that we're doing over here or even in the restaurant, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Again, like, there are multiple restaurants in the city. What sets us apart is only and only one thing, the flavor. When you come in, each flavor will hit you straight up. You know what you're eating, you'll know what you're eating. Everything mentioned on the menu will exactly taste the same way.
Wow.
That's the goal.
Okay. Yeah, and I love that you just put your hand to your heart, because it really is your passion.
It does come from the heart.
Yes,
it does come from the
definitely.
heart. And every dish that I have on the menu, there's been a lot of years that I've been working on certain things, and that's why each and every dish is so specific to it.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, share with us some of the, well, first of all, there's a what's it called? A
happy hour?
Happy hour, but it's called something kind of fun
we
on
call it the golden hour.
The golden hour, yes. And when and what would we see during that?
So golden hour is basically our version of the happy hour, which is 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Yep.
And it is bang for the buck, to be honest. In this neighborhood, you get $15 for any of the apps. You even get six oysters for $15.
Really?
Yeah. We want people to come in. We want that chirpiness to happen in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know, like that 3 to 6 vibe. That's the best vibe we can go for.
Yeah.
So one of the dishes that we have on the happy hour is also what I'm presenting over here.
Okay.
Again, very close to the heart.
Yeah.
Something which any person who would love Italian food would love to have.
Yes.
Is homemade arancini.
Oh my gosh.
It's flavored with smoked mozzarella, arborio rice, and then we have some corn and spinach in it, finished with some homemade balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh my gosh,
Plain
that
and simple,
looks delicious.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no rocket science to this.
No, there's not. Well, there actually is, but you're a chef, so you're making it sound
none
easy.
None of us make it. None of us in Italy make it. I'm just learning from them. That's about it.
You know what? And this is fantastic that you have that, because during the holidays, it's family friendly, it's everything.
That's it,
so the idea that you're shopping Westboro area, you can come in and enjoy that happy hour.
Yeah, and there's no pretense. You just walk in, however you feel comfortable. We welcome you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, this looks like a lovely dish. What is this? I'm just going to put it there so the overhead lamp can see.
So this is basically a tuna tataki, one of my highest sellers on the menu.
Yeah.
And it's got some phenomenal reviews. I've been loving the way it's been picking up. Like, it basically is seared tuna with sesame crust, with marinated mushrooms. Orange zest that you see there is basically marinated in vermouth. Red vermouth, and then you have some mushroom soy marinade that I'm just going to put on top of it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, and then the other thing that you have with it is an horseradish aioli.
Oh my gosh, that's horseradish aioli?
Yeah, that's horseradish aioli. That basically will, like, counterbalance all the flavors that you get. So a little bit of spicy, a little bit of sweet,
my gosh,
a little bit of acid. We're playing around with a lot of flavors at the same time. And then, of course, one of the favorite parts of it is I love fresh radish.
And it is that thing that's super fresh. It's local, it's delicious, and I can see why that's one of your top ones.
And then you have the sweetness which comes from these peas,
Oh, of course. And
the sweetness that comes from these peas, which is just adds on to the whole dish.
Oh my God.
To finish with like extra virgin olive oil that we have literally it provides a very peppery flavor. And I strongly believe in this. Like, I make people, especially my staff, I make them taste the olive oil so that they understand why we're using expensive olive oil.
Yes, exactly.
Because it's not just for the look of it, it's for the flavor of it.
Yeah, it's combining the flavors.
That's it. It brings everything together.
Everything together.
That's what this dish is.
I know. I actually am really excited to try that, but I'll try that later. Okay, you just brought a new dish on the menu that you're pretty excited about.
Yes, and that's actually the new lunch menu that we're doing. So the one way that we realized that we need to offer goldfinch to every palate in the city is by offering a tasting menu kind of option.
Oh, great.
And we're starting off in December. We've already started off with it as a lunch menu. It's a $35 prefix menu. So you get an option of an arancini or a salad or or a soup. And then you have options between your main courses where you can choose salmon, or you can choose a salmon.
Wow.
You can have a burger, or you can have this beautiful thing that I'm going to show you right now.
That's really great price.
Yeah, and that's the goal. So I want everyone to try goldfinch. This is our way, and very soon we'll also start with the dinner menu in January, so that would be at $55. So we are looking at people wanting to come in and try the cuisine at goldfinch. That is the main purpose.
Yeah. That's lovely.
So what we're doing here is a coconut curry, a sweet, basically a quinoa and coconut curry. And on top of it is going to be something which I've been very closely, working with in the last few days.
Wow.
Which is basically a lion's mane mushroom.
That is beautiful. Well, you know what I do, but let's tell viewers at home what that is and where you find that.
Yeah, you can find it at the farmer's store or the artisanal farmer's market. I get it from a vendor of mine, and they're beautiful mushrooms. They are one of the best replacements for meat.
Yes.
So this dish which you have in front of us is vegetarian, it's vegan, it's gluten-free, and it is packed with flavors.
Oh my gosh, you've hit every box for everybody.
And then all we do is just a little bit of arugula, and some cherry tomatoes, because that provides some sweetness basically. As I said, every dish that I'm trying to do has some logic behind it. There is nothing that is there only for the look of it.
The smell of the coconut curry is delightful.
Yeah, and it is a very flavorful dish, right? So when someone says that's vegan, vegetarian, people often be like, I don't want to try it. But trust me, you will love it. Even if you're a meat eater, you will love it.
Yeah, as you heard everyone here, you've got to trust him. It actually smells delightful.
Trust me. I mean, we just started this, and Westboro has been very, very welcoming, and I'm really, really excited about Westboro, the way everything is going in Westboro.
Okay, so if people want to come to the restaurant, what's the best way to make a reservation?
You can make a reservation on Google. You can make a reservation on our website, which is goldfinchottawa.ca. Or you could even call us on our number.
Yeah.
And we'll be more than happy to have you there. The Christmas parties, whether you want it for a lunch party or you even want to come in for happy hour, anytime. We're open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah,
Monday to Sunday.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, Monday to Sunday.
Okay, I know this is your favorite dish, but your second favorite dish?
Lamb shanks.
Oh, you just got me on that.
Now you got to come to the restaurant for that because it comes on a saffron risotto.
Wow.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Again, I want to just one small point.
Everyone at home, you know what? One small point. You've got to come back on and tell us, everyone at home, make sure you do not miss the opportunity. Join him in his kitchen and in the restaurant. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
The regulars, the guys who keep this place in business. Last week, they had something to celebrate. Jason had just finished university, so they